from chilly and very windy morning here at Lake Betts in Mooresville, North Carolina. I'm going to start my big year, and of course, I'm doing it on my cell phone instead of my Osmo Pocket 3. I forgot the Osmo Pocket. I've got two other cameras here. We'll talk about that a little bit. But yeah, I'm starting my big year. This is technically day 2. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun. Ooh, it's cold and early, and I can't even speak. Photo Gear Fun with you here today at Lake Betts. I'm starting a big year. I decided that since this is my first full calendar year of retirement, I'm going to do a big year. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to talk about birds, obviously, so there'll be a lot of bird photography and videography here. But basically, I've set a goal of 150 birds for this year and then a stretch goal of 200. So we'll see how that goes. That might be low, that might be high. I don't really know. So far, I think my life list is around 150 or so. But yeah, normally I'll use the Osmo Pocket 3. Got the A7 CR for photos, and I'm going to start out with the R5 for video. But basically, the rules are if I can identify the bird through a photo, I might not share all the photos with you. Some of them will probably be pretty bad. Like pretty early in the morning right now I'm starting. So photos might not be great, but if I can identify it as that particular type of bird, it's going to go on the list. We'll keep a running total list, probably on the bottom right-hand corner of all the birds that I've seen. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably change the format a little bit. I'll probably change some of the equipment that I use. But as of today, which is the 27th of December, A7CR for photos, R5 with 100-400 for video. And yeah, I've got a few birds already in the morning. ISO 12,800, so none of these shots are going to show up. It's just before sunrise. So we're going to continue on and see what this day brings at beautiful Lake Betts in Mooresville, North Carolina for the second day of my big year. Pretty chilly. And I think soon to be a rainy day as a couple birds fly by. Downy woodpecker. Actually, 2 downy woodpeckers, both males. I did get some video of those downy woodpeckers. Pretty good morning so far. Eastern bluebirds, buffleheads, mergansers, Canada geese, a bunch of different sparrows, which I haven't been able to identify yet, ruby-crowned kinglet, a bunch of different things, and we'll see what the day holds. It's getting colder for some reason. The sun should be risen by now. It's hard to tell because the clouds are covered. We're covering the sun. But yeah, this is the Pixel 9, I think. Again, I'll use the Osmo Pocket 3 in the future, but only been here about half an hour, 45 minutes, and so far it's been pretty good. We're going to continue on, see what else we can see. I'm sure there are more sparrows and some blue jays and maybe some more bluebirds to be seen. We'll see some ducks, probably usually gadwalls are here as well, so we'll check those out. We'll see what else the day brings. As the train sounds off, what a morning. Just saw 2 eagles mating briefly. I've got some video and photos of the 2 eagles together. I just missed the mating, but yeah, I heard them. Well, I heard something strange. I thought it was eagles, and I couldn't find them. I found them, and then they kind of flew off. But that was pretty cool. Seeing a lot of different birds: towhees, finches, warblers, all kinds of stuff. So what we'll do is, once I wrap it up in the field here, which I'm pretty close to doing, we'll head back into the studio. And that's the format that I'm going to use, at least for now. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll kind of go through some of the photos. I won't show all the birds that I add to the list necessarily, especially this morning. The photos look really, really bad. Unless it's something that's rare, then I'll show it no matter how bad the photo is. But you're going to see photos here that I wouldn't normally post anywhere else on social media. Just, you know, a lot of photographers only include their best work, and I kind of get that. And on social media, I try to include things that are, you know, at least good to great. But for this series, I'm just going to show you some shots that I wouldn't normally show necessarily, and just so that you can see that I've seen that bird or heard that bird. And yeah, so I'm pretty close to wrapping it up here. Beautiful Lake Betts. My hands are freezing. The wind has picked up, but it's a really good morning. Not great photographically, but saw a lot of birds. And I'm also using Birda for my list, so I'll leave a link down below to my profile. If you want to follow me on Birda, you can do that as well. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this, at least in the field portion. I'll head to the studio and then we'll see what we got. And there's some birds that I can't quite identify. One thrush, I think, and then some of those sparrows I can't identify. So we'll see what they are, and we'll talk a little bit about that when we get back into the studio. Okay, you might have noticed that we started the count at 19. Here are the 18 others that I took a trip to Fire Creek Reservoir, and you can see the list here from Birda. I've got quite a few ducks there, actually, and a lifer photo for me. But here are the bald eagles. I did show the video of that. Here are the two, male on the left, female on the right. This red-shouldered hawk was about 14 feet away, is the closest I've ever been to a hawk. This Carolina wren, very vocal, very cute little bird. Sometimes hard to find, but the song sparrow, there are plenty of sparrows there. I got this song sparrow and a white-throated sparrow as well, but I didn't get a great picture of the white-throated. This pine warbler hung out for a second or so. I was able to get a halfway decent shot of that pine warbler. Buffleheads, it was cloudy, so I was able to get a good shot of this bufflehead. You can see the iridescent head. This hairy woodpecker I saw along with the other downy woodpeckers, so they look very similar. This yellow-rumped warbler stopped by really quickly for about 3 seconds or so. Also saw this female house finch. We're at number 29 now. And American goldfinches, probably saw 4 or 5 of those goldfinches. That would be number 30. And then we're looking at the red-headed woodpecker, which I showed you earlier. I showed you the video of. There are quite a few red-headed woodpeckers around. And this is the Gadwall duck, which is the last one that I have pictures of. I'll leave a list here of the birds that I got and counted, got good pictures of, or got decent pictures of, but not good enough to show here. Get out there and have your photo gear fun. If you like this video, please give it a like. Consider subscribing, and I will talk at you again in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.